to bring money into my house, but I cannot find help for her to get help inside her job, even though he found help to bring money into the house by getting employment from somebody else. That is help, by the way. You don't have to give her no help. There we go. Let's bring that into it. In this day and age, I want either man to jump in there, and then we're gonna let PH Diva cook you up.
In this day and age, how many men are able to maintain a household on one income?
Majority.
The average income of a man, especially in the black community, is like $48,000 a year. Now we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about
a house with 48,000.
Hold on. You won't be able to maintain and survive off of $48,000 with a family. That's what I'm trying to say. You with an entire family, there's no way. There's no way. Especially with inflation and the way that things are, the price of things.
Okay, so hold on. I want because either man let August he want to move past that point because I think he realized it's a losing argument to say that it's a privilege for a woman to stay home. So I think he want to move off that point.
No, it is a privilege.
We want to move on to a different point. And before we move on to that different point, I also want to bring up a special guest.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Peace to the panel. Peace to the chat.
What's up, Otis?
Hey, August.
Hold on, let's finish that.
Damn, he came in with the smoke for August already. Hold on. Otis, either man said, hold on, he got him first, and Otis, you better attack the argument. Or maybe you want to give him
talking all over the woman, right? And so this is one thing that I noticed. We talk about all these wonderful masculine characteristics that men's supposed to have, and then y'all get up here and y'all act like a bunch of cackling teenage schoolgirls every day. Like, stop it.
Cat.
Right, especially you, either man.
I appreciate that. You know, when PhD would say my name, I know I'm doing something right. Go ahead, PH. Finish cooking.
No, I'm just saying, y'all calm down. You're gonna all get a chance to speak.
That is very true.
Go ahead.
Oh, so August was finishing his...
All I was saying is, first of all, it takes a lot for a man to be able to take care of a household on one income. Okay, not every average man is able to do that. If a woman is able to stay at home off of one income, that is a privilege. Most women in every other community work. The Mexican wife works. The white wife works. Asian wives, they in there with the husband working. It's only in our community that it's like this idea that they're supposed to be taken care of, and that's not the case. So the ones who are taken care of, where they have the sole income that's able to provide for the entire household, they are privileged. And to diminish the man who was able to do that for his family is a crime. Most people are not able to do that. You can't do it with 48K. It's just not happening.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, August. Don't try to add that part in it to justify it. So that's a different.
I was qualifying.
Hold on, no. So now, if you want to add the part that she is now diminishing his work ethic, because that is a whole different conversation. We was not having a conversation about a stay-at-home mother that is saying that her man is a piece of shit and she is getting the privilege to stay home. That's not what we was talking about.
That's
because we will all agree. Even PhD Diva will agree with the fact that if she's able to stay at home, she has no right to be cursing this man out, talking about, hey, you need to whatever. We all agree with that. Nobody should take advantage of nobody, but that's not what was said, August.
If that's the PhD, but I know he's still gonna get his ass cussed out.
All right, so we're gonna stop you right there, August. We're gonna bring you back in. So we're gonna get PhD Diva started pattern right there, and then we're gonna let Otis have his spat with August, and then yes, E, you next.
So a lot of times the men get up here and they say stuff that's not reflected in reality. So August just said, all these other women work and black women, the only women who feel like they should be taken care of, when all of the available data and evidence shows that it is the opposite, right? So black women have higher labor force participation rates than every other group of women, right? And there's also a labor force participation gap that is studied, right? And so that's basically the gap between the men in the community and the women in that same community in terms of their labor force participation, right? And so the gap is the smallest for black people, and it's actually the largest for Hispanic people, right? And so that means that Hispanic women work less in relation to their men than other groups of women do. The available research also shows that not only do Black women work more than other groups of women, we also contribute more of our income to household bills than other groups of women, right? So our income is taken and it's contributing to maintaining the household, whereas a lot of women in these other communities, while they may work, a lot of times that's they fuck off money, right? So I have a white male colleague who tell his wife, she a nurse, look, you can do whatever you want with your money, but when you start coming into the household money, which is his money, because that's how they take care of the household, now we gonna have a problem. And so don't sit up here and act like Black women just, don't want to do nothing, or won't expect to be taken care of. I think a lot of Black women are pushing back because we have been going into these relationships where the men have been able to offer so little. And so now they're saying they want more. And I don't see an issue or a problem with that.
Who makes more? Who makes more, the Black man or the Mexican?
Oh my goodness! Before we go down that rabbit hole,
who make more, the Black man or the Mexican? That's gonna kill everything.
Before we go down that rabbit hole,
more than y'all, basically in the same tax bracket. You and that Mexican man, y'all ain't earning
the Mexican make more than the Mexican man make more than the Black man. That's what you're saying.
Earning equivalent. You earning the equivalent.
Do they make more than us?
They are earning.
They do not make more than us.
Let me mind it up.
Y'all earn the same amount. Is what I'm saying.
No, we do not.
Hold on. So August, this is what she's saying.
Yes,
This is what she's saying. If the Black man's making 48. They are making 45. It's not enough to have. It's not enough to have the argument. It's $100. It might be what she's saying is that it might be $100 difference a week, and that is not something to brag about. Yes, it's a true statement.
I'm not bragging about it.
So what I'm saying is, yes, it's a true statement, but it's not a big enough gap for it to be an argument.
Don't provoke me to anger, or else you'll be in danger.
True Love is back, and we also gonna bring in D-Town, Big West. I'm sorry, Big West. What it do?
It's the oldest.
So before we move forward, that's all Ziva was saying. So I think it is a horrible argument to say that we make 3,000 more, and it's only.
I want to qualify what it was that I was trying to say. Just real quick.
I want you to hold on to the thoughts. I want to get Otis in there as well. Go ahead, OtisWho. What's your thoughts?
It won't take long, and trust me, August the Great, I'm on your side on this one.
What's up, OT?
What's up, August? All right, well, peace to you, True Love, peace to you. Let me just say this real quick. I don't care about the statistics. I honestly don't understand how people are not agreeing with what you're saying, because your statement is just a blanket statement. Based on that blanket statement, it is true. And let me go into it like this. I don't care what the circumstances are. I don't care if the significant other chose to stay at home, or it was the dynamic between her and the husband. I don't care about none of that. The optics, based on the lifestyle today, based on the what's the word I'm looking for? Based on the inflation of food, all that stuff. If a woman is at home, not working, but she's at home taking care of the household, that is a privilege. Because normally nowadays it takes a 2-income family. So based on what he's saying, which is damn common sense to me, doesn't even need to even arguing. We should have made moves on this a long time ago. If she chooses to stay at home for whatever reason, it's a privilege. That man did not say he's diminishing his wife, what she's doing at home, or any of that. He's just saying, in this today's standard, and I agree 100%, it is a privilege for a woman to stay at home and take care of the household based on what's going on today, period. Now, what's the pushback on that?
Well, I think you missed an important part of the conversation.
I think so. Correct me.
I'm about to help you out.
Okay.
So when Granville, because I was here listening first, and when Granville and Sharon was actually painting the narrative, they was talking about childbirth. A woman, got sick and couldn't go back to work for 9 months, right? They was painting the narrative that she was split from left to right because she got a C-section, right? For us to make a blanket statement that just because you have the ability to stay home, that means it's a privilege, I just think I can't agree with the blanket statement. Now, if you Dr. Dre's wife and you got maids coming in, you got all this stuff, you can go shopping all day, I can see that as a privilege. But just because you staying home and he making 50,000, that doesn't mean that it automatically a privilege just because you're not doing what other women are doing.
Huh? What?
Listen, I agree to disagree with that. I heard what you're saying, but it didn't register correctly. I'm sorry. I heard,
and how y'all,
and I'm going to agree to disagree. I'm going to agree to disagree.
What's up, Sharon?
You hold on, Big West. Guys, I'm gonna get you in
say hey to you first.
Let them have it real quick.
I love it.
Okay. Hey, PH. Go ahead, Sharon.
Hold on, let them have it. Let them have it real quick. So go ahead. Let's address that, Otis.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. I'm going to repeat what I said. I don't care what the dynamic is. I don't care if it was the baby being born or anything. Again, based on today's society and the inflation of cost and everything, if a woman decides to stay at home for whatever reason, it's a privilege. Because normally they need that extra income coming in to make them bills covered, to cover them bills or whatever. So that's how I'm looking at it. All the dynamic, all the micro, here we go, that micro shit. I don't get into all that. Whatever the reason is, if you decide to stay at home, that's a privilege because it usually takes two incomes. That's all I'm saying.
Ladies,
and that's all I'm pretty sure that's what August was saying. Right, August?
God damn. All I'm saying, right? All I'm saying right now, y'all men sounding very hypergamous.
Right.
Man, y'all sounding like y'all part of the soft guy era. Y'all want the soft guy era to get pushed into the ether. Let True Love get a chance to say something about the subject. Go ahead, True.
Yeah, so I was agreeing with you earlier about how it seems like that most of these guys is wanting to be women now because they want the same roles, they want the same benefits, they want the same treatment, and it's crazy. Like I said, at first I didn't hear it, but now you keep hearing the same thing from different people saying the same thing. And now it's like this house guy and this Drizzle. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Drizzle. What the hell? Like, where we be coming up with these goddamn names and shit? Like, I just don't understand. Like,
hey, Drizzle is satire from the sprinkle stuff.
We got you, but
I don't even know what that is.
And they becoming hypergamous. True, that's what.
It's crazy.
Can Big
For
West
the fact of everything else is, we just need to men just need to be men, women need to be women. If you have to be in a position for a woman that she has to work, then naturally you're going to have to be helping her out. And then that's your child. It's not you helping her out. It's your child. You're doing your responsibility as a man inside the household. So you're not helping her out with the child. That's your child. You should be getting up the same way she get up and feed the child. You should be, when she pumped the milk, you should be feeding your child, getting up, changing the diapers, all that type of stuff. That's not something that should be something to thought about. You should be wanting to be attentive, provide your child with everything that the mother's given. If that's a situation, then bro, you in bad shape for me. But as far as when coming to paying the bills and everything like that,
how long, Big
I just got up here. Y'all need to be patient.
Let him finish. Let him long stroking. Go ahead, keep stroking.
God damn, people have to let the man talk. God damn, shit, let the man talk. Y'all gonna have, like PhD Diva said earlier, we are all gonna get a chance to say our point. Everybody wanna get their points out.
Yeah,
I know
these
it gets
niggas ain't
difficult when
talking
it's
at
a
home.
bunch
That's
of
why
us.
they come up on here.
I know it gets difficult when it's a bunch of us, but please allow people to get their thought patterns out. True, are you finished?
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this out in 10 seconds. So point blank is just like you said earlier. We just need to end this house husband, whatever that bullshit is, and get back to business. We have a hard time just being men instead of trying to conform and do some shit like women. Why y'all want to be women?
I got
y'all
you.
Y'all hating on the man being privileged. Okay, let me run this by you, PhD.
Why y'all want to be women?
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
I got you, King. I want to, because other people want to get in there as well. So I want to keep focused on the privilege.
Man, look,
right?
I
understand.
Like
I understand you want to run
bro.
it the way how you run it, but I'm running it. Goddamn it. I got you, King. I promise you, I'm gonna get your point of view out there. I promise you, I'm gonna get you. I got you. So what I'm gonna say this before you jump in, either I didn't open up no doors for nobody to talk. Goddamn it. So what I want to say is this.
I'm kicking the damn down. Go ahead.
When we say that being at home is a privilege, what is the opposite? So that means the man going outside to work is a disadvantage for that man, and that is the issue when you say it's a privilege instead of saying that, hey, we are two grown adults and this is what we need to move the family forward. When you're saying that when she's doing what she needs to move the family forward is a privilege, that's when it becomes a problem. Words mean a lot because you are not at a disadvantage because you go outside and work, because that's the opposite of privilege. Because since it ain't a privilege for you to go to work, then therefore it must be a disadvantage for you to go to work. And y'all don't understand that y'all are creating women to say, fuck that. I'm not going to be in a privileged situation anymore because I'm not getting treated with respect because y'all saying I'm privileged. And they want more respect than this fucking privilege that y'all talking about. Because if you gave them the respect that they deserve, more women like, yes, go ahead. I'm willing to work with somebody making $60,000. I got to shop at Sears. But since y'all not comfortable with it,
that's how I know you don't shop. Sears been closed for like 5 years.
This is sad. You hear me? Ain't even no Sears.
I understand how y'all don't understand that. Y'all keep, this is the problem. A lot of men don't realize that they are putting women down when they keep saying the bullshit remedial rhetoric that they are saying. You are putting your own wife down by saying that. We gotta get a baseline. I got you. Goddamn with the damn Tourette's. I want to get Big West in there because he is starving to talk.
Yes.
I want to get China in there, and then we go King Cock.
Goddamn, that boy named King Cock. Okay, that's shout out. What's up with everybody, man? Y'all getting good this morning, you know what I'm saying? We getting to this money like we always do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna say this for all my people out there, man, for all my young men, my young women, you know. If y'all got y'all to playing together with each other and your man is able to sit you down and let you be able to be at home and, you know, being your soft girl energy, that's what's up, man. That's a privileged thing, bro, because a lot of times, a lot of people out here, these women, they cannot, they're not fortunate to have that, you know. They don't have no man. So if you don't have no man, of course, if you get pregnant, then you got to get out there by yourself. That's just how I go, right? You know what I'm saying? So for the women that do have men and men that really care for them and really gonna be there for them, that's a privilege thing, get out there and go get it for themselves. That's a privilege. That's a privilege thing. And for y'all ladies, y'all are doing a good job, and I salute y'all. And when y'all want to go back to work, y'all can. But right now, if y'all in a good space at home and doing what you got to do at home, then everything is good, you know. So y'all just do that. What you about to say, either, man? Yeah, I'm gonna pass it to you. Go ahead, buddy.
No, I want to ask you the question because based off what you're saying, are you saying that it is a privilege for a man to have a stay-at-home wife? Is that a privilege for someone to be washing your dishes, cleaning your house? Is that a privilege for you to have?
Hell yeah.
It's a privilege. It's a privilege to make a woman that. You get what I'm saying?
No. Listen to what I'm asking. If I was single, I would have to wash dishes. I would have to cook for myself.
Yeah, it's a privilege to have that type of.
Hold on, True, because we gotta mine out the soft guys, True, because you're not one of the soft guys. So don't try to bail them out, True. Do not bail out.
No. I'm definitely with
don't bail them out, True.
You know I'm with that, Sharon.
No, so I'm just trying to make sure. So if my wife is washing my clothes, if she's taking care of my kids, making sure my kids don't have diapers, and I'm going to work, if that's a privilege to a man for her doing her role?
Yes.
Also, we both privileged. Oh, I got it. So it's just marriage is just a privilege, is what y'all saying in so many words.
It's a privilege to have a marriage. That's what you're saying? Yeah.
No. If it's a privilege for me to have a woman doing all these things for me, and it's a privilege for her to stay at home, it sounds like what y'all are saying in so many words, marriage is a privilege and being single is not a privilege.
Marriage is a privilege and what?
Being single is not a privilege.
But no, I'm not saying that at all. Don't say that. No,
most
I'm not
married
saying
women
that at all.
still work.
Because being single is a privilege. Because being single have its privileges too. So I ain't saying that at all.
So we all got privileges. That's the point.
Hold on. So are we saying that none of you soft guy ever men want to stand on anything y'all saying? Y'all gotta stand on something.
I was just arguing the point that what they were saying about a woman is privileged. That's what I was saying.
Yo,
Question.
Can I ask a
I don't know.
question?
I don't know about all this other
Soft
stuff you
guys on
talking
this
about
panel.
right now, Sharon.
Can I
Any
ask a
soft
question?
guys on this panel.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
listen,
Rufus,
I
don't,
understand.
so
Soft guys
Truth,
on this
don't go
panel.
down this rabbit hole with
Hold
Sharon.
on. All I'm
gaslighting you
saying
right
is
now.
this: maybe because y'all walking on shaky and soft ground, that's why y'all scared to stand on something that y'all are saying.
I
So
don't
it's
understand
either.
what you're talking about.
So this is the only way I'm going to agree with that. A stay-at-home mother is a privilege. If you are going to say, as a man that can provide for this woman to stay at home, you say it is a privilege for you to have her. If you're not saying it's a privilege for you to have her, then you cannot go around and say that it's a privilege for her to stay home. So
Right.
now, August the Great, are you going to say that it is a privilege for you to have a woman that is able to take care of the house the way how you need to?
I'm not gonna say it's a privilege. The man is doing a duty. So if a man is out there making money where he's taking care of the whole household, he's doing the heavy lifting. The woman who's at home is the helpmate. And so what's getting misconstrued is as if the man is helping the woman, but really in reality, she's helping the man. The heavy lifting comes in providing the lifestyle, the foundation, the household, the money, the food, everything that they need to live off of. Now, if a man didn't have a wife, and it was just himself, and he was still making the same amount of money with one dish that he has to clean up and one person he has to clean after, then he is doing himself a service because that's simple to handle. You could do that by yourself with the same amount of money that you're making. But when you tack on a family and you have to be the sole provider for that family, you doing all the heavy lifting. So it's a privilege for that woman to have a man that's permitting her the ability to stay at home and not have to get up every day and go on a grueling grind and make the money and make the foundation. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
So
a fact.
you can't take away from a man.
All right, hold on. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, so he said a statement. Otis seemed like he want to jump in. We're gonna let Otis jump in right there because he want to defend the soft guys as well. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to you, Omni. I'm gonna get to y'all. I promise y'all. Go ahead, Otis. Let me hear you defend them.
I'm gonna say this, and I like your little diatribe and your little introduction before you call out my name, but that's fine.
Check him about that shit, Otis.
With that being said, I'm not a soft guy, and the question I asked, being serious, I don't believe there's any soft guys up here. But what August said, I agree with him until that second part. This is the second part I disagree. I agree that it is a privilege for my wife to stay at home as well. And I feel that if she was, first of all, my wife's not a stay at home. But if I was in that situation, if she were to stay at home, I would look at that as a privilege as well, to answer your question. So of
y'all
course,
saying the same thing, Otis.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not saying the same thing as August right now. He actually tweaked it. He actually listened to what August was saying verbatim, and he tweaked it.
I was talking to Otis.
Hold on, goddammit. Hold on, goddammit. Jesus Christ.
God damn, Otis, he gonna talk for you, Otis.
Hold on.
No,
because you misunderstanding what he's saying. You misunderstanding what he's saying because he said, "Hey, listen, I agree up to this point." Now, when you saying that a man is not having a wife that do all those things is not a privilege to that man, that's when Otis have the pushback now. That's what Otis is saying.
Say it again to me
No,
one more time.
I'll explain it. I explain it. This is what I'm saying. I agree that a woman staying at home in this climate, inflation and all that is a privilege. Yes, it is, because it requires, in my mind, 2 incomes. But also at the same token, if I feel the woman is a privilege for the woman to stay at home, I feel that it's a privilege for me as well because she's staying at home doing it. So of course it's a privilege for me as well. So it has to be
okay. You saying you got the house and now she.
No, absolutely not. You're not going to say what he said. He said what he said. You're not going to try to remix what he said.
But Otis,
he's him. Hold on. He's him. He said what he said. He don't got to re-explain it.
So I know who he is. I'm agreeing with you, Otis.
So what you're saying?
I agree exactly what you're saying, brother.
One person at a time, please. One person at a time, because I promise you.
What you're saying, Otis, is what I'm hearing is you saying marriage is a privilege and being single is not being a privilege.
I wouldn't correlate the two. I wouldn't correlate the two. I wouldn't correlate the two.
Can I ask a question?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Before Edenman and Otis have it out, let's bring a beautiful voice into it. Go ahead, China.
Okay, if being a wife is a privilege, if you're saying that stay-at-home wives is being a privilege, isn't it a privilege for a woman to have your child?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so that should kill the debate there. So the woman is privileged and he's privileged too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's to us regular men, but the soft guy eras, they look at it, the woman is not privileged at all. She is just, this is why women look at it when they hear these men talk, they look at to themselves as if they are like slaves, because that's how they are promoting this shit. See, me, like people like me and Truth so far, and either man, we don't look at our wives or women that are doing those things as they are just privileged. No, we look at it as a privilege altogether and say, hey, I'm glad that I got a woman that can stay home and take care of all the necessities at home. We love our women for that. We appreciate it, and we never make our women feel less appreciated for doing all the things that we want out of our woman.
But the man in the soft boy era is devaluing the woman he put a seed in, so he's devaluing his seed.
Correct. That is very true. That's true. What he's doing.
What you guys say about that, August? Yeah, August, she talking to you.
Did you understand what I said, August? Did you understand the difference with what I was making between your statement?
Yeah, I understand what you were saying. So the point that I'm trying to make is this. First of all, most of our women are not married. Matter of fact, they're the least married. If you look at the statistics on how marriage works, and based off of the income that people are making, it's almost virtually impossible to take care of a whole entire income, a whole entire household based off of the median income that most men make. Mexican men make less than black men, even though it's just a little bit, Sharon. I know you're saying it's just a little bit, but their women go out and work with them. For a woman to be at home, not having to go out and do the heavy lifting of working is a privilege. It's not to diminish it, but we have to say what it is. You can't say that you being at home, not having to go out, do the heavy lifting and provide for the financial stability of your family is not a privilege. You being able to stay at home is a privilege, and most black women don't experience that privilege. Most black women are single moms, multiple baby dads, and living it on their own, having to do everything by themselves. They have to get up, they got to work, they got to clean, they got to cook, they got to fix the baby, they got to do all that stuff by themselves. So for the woman who don't have to go to work and just have to rear the children, that is a privilege. Most American women don't have that privilege of doing
this. That's
what I'm saying.
Hold on, I want to get. There's a couple of people that didn't get a chance to speak yet. Hold on, there's a couple that didn't get a chance to speak yet. So I want to say is this.
What he said, because again, he's quoting some things, and he's wrong. He's wrong, right? And so I just like again, black men love to quote these statistics, but most of the time y'all have no idea of what you're fucking talking about, right? So he said black women are our women are the least married, and black men are also the least married men. And so if we're looking at right now, currently married, absolutely, about 29% of black women are married, and I think about 33% of black men. But if we're talking about ever been married, right? Black men are the ones who are most likely to have never been married, right? So over
that don't count, PA.
That don't count. I said we're the least married, and you said that I was wrong.
Don't count, bro.
I was not wrong. Black women are the least married.
No.
That's not a false statement.
Nobody interrupted y'all. Even if you disagree.
How does that count?
Hold on. Let me make sure it's understood.
I love PA.
Hold on. Shit. Look, we all disagree with August, but we still allowed you to finish. Allow the other person to finish their statement, and you can destroy the argument after they finish. Go ahead, Diva.
Right. So there are several categories. You could be single, you could be married, you could be divorced, you could be widowed, right? And so if we're talking about single, never married, black men lead in that statistic, not black women. Right? Yes, go look it up on the 2020 census. Exactly. Like I said, y'all never know what the fuck you talking about. Number two, he mentioned Hispanic men having these women working, and Hispanic earning less than black men and having their women working. Again, Hispanics have the largest labor force participation gap of all groups. And so what has happened is the Hispanic man having enough sense to recognize that he make less than all the other men, they have gotten together and created a system whereby they'll have multiple working adult men in a household, right? And so that frees those women up. We all know Hispanic people to live multiple families in one domicile,
PhD,
right?
but
So
y'all not trying to live with multiple women.
Ass up, you stupid motherfucker. God damn, you niggas sit up here and talk all this shit. It's clear that nobody listens to you in your real fucking life because you can't shut your ass up for 5 seconds. God damn.
Get his ass. That's what I'm talking about.
True either. You're not trying to live with nobody else.
It is true. Okay,
what woman trying to live with multiple women? What woman trying to live with multiple women right now? Come on,
a lot of Hispanic people, they'll have multiple families. If it's your sister and her husband and you and your husband, what's the fucking problem? You stupid motherfucker, right? And
everything,
so,
all
again,
this, I still love you, baby.
I love you too, but shut your ass up. So those men have created a system to account for that, right? Black men don't do that. They just want to treat their woman like a fucking broodmare or a pack mule and say, go work. Right. And so again, he talking about these things, but he didn't have the proper context. And some of it was just flat out wrong because again, single, never married, black men lead in that statistic, not black women. Go ahead.
Hey,
Hold up.
Yeah,
go ahead, Drew.
Yeah. So if we're saying the women they're having to work, so that's showing our lack, correct? That our women is actually having to
that's
work.
not correct.
That's not correct.
That's a statement of the government right now.
I'm talking August detail.
No, that's not correct, man. That's not correct.
So why are they having to go to work?
Because based off of the way that America is structured, the median income, you cannot support an entire family off of $48,000. Both people, this is the working class that we're talking about here. So the working class, both people have to work. We don't live in here's the thing. We don't live in a day. We don't live in a day and age where, like back in the day, where one income.
Maybe you missed the question. He said that you
missed my question.
Go ahead.
Why are we making that so little money that our women can't be home? That's my question.
Because that's how America is structured. If everybody makes 6 figures, then 6 figures will be the middle class, and inflation would reflect that.
That really,
I'm explaining it to you. I'm explaining it to you. There's no way for you to say that everybody should be making 6 figures, which is enough to be able to take care of
or 70,000.
Let's say 70,000. Let's say 70,000.
Come on, Ruthless. Let's be real, bro.
If the median income was 70,000, then everything will reflect that. The way that we have to pay things, the price of things will go up. That's why we have inflation, because if there's a lot of money running around, then the cost of goods and everything is also going to increase. So if 70,000 was the median income, then the rent is going to be reflective of that. The price of goods is going to be reflective of that. So the point I'm trying to make to you is that 48,000 is not enough for a man to be able to take care of an entire family on. You have to have
Hold on.
Let me finish my statement.
Hold on, everybody. Just
it's my turn.
Breathe a little bit. Hold on.
Just like Otis said earlier, he was saying that you have to have, in this day and age, the working class have to have a dual income to even survive because of inflation. So it's not on a black man to be like, oh, we need to make more money. No, every demographic, their women work. It's only our demographic where women believe that they're not supposed to work.
I'm not finished, bro.
Hold on. He's trying to build up a conversation. Y'all relax. Let him build up a I got you, True. I want to please allow him to build a conversation. Write down your thoughts. God damn it. Have a little bit decorum, goddamn. Go ahead, True.
I ain't got no paper. I ain't got no damn paper. Go ahead.
We understand what the medium is. The question you're not understanding what I'm saying is, bro, why are we, I'm talking about us, why are we making so little money? I'm not talking about 6 figures. Why are we making so little money that our women can't be home? What are we doing wrong that keep happening? That we're stuck there?
Not nothing. We're not doing anything.
Why the hell do y'all talking? Y'all name ain't August.
Hold on, King. Let them have the conversation.
No, I got to take this shit. Look, I got to take a position because let this nigga all talk. I can't say shit unless I act a motherfucking fool. The reason why your ass ain't making no money because you take your black ass and fill out a job application. You sitting on the goddamn couch all day complaining about what these motherfucking females doing. That's why you won't get your ass up and work. That's fucking wrong. That's why everybody out.
Get his ass kicked.
All right, okay, go ahead, Otis. Can you answer? Do you remember?
Hell no.
40,
everybody can out earn you if they beating you out there to fill out a goddamn application. You got your ass sitting on the couch all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Eating up somebody else hot Taylor chips and bullshit. Y'all been running y'all motherfucking mouth.
Y'all niggas on drugs.
Chips and bullshit. Go ahead, August. Hold on, E. Go ahead, August.
Yeah, so August, my point is this, bro. A lot of us
I think you got the chance, Drew. Let him try to answer.
Yeah, I was gonna respond to what you saying.
I couldn't even finish my question so you can understand. My point is this: it's a lot of us only working one job. It's not a lot of us working two jobs. A lot of us is working a regular 9 to 5, and then our asses is coming home and sitting on our ass instead of working a second job that can equate to pick up the end for the woman that we want home.
That's
why
crazy.
aren't we doing that no more?
So the point that I'm trying to make to you is number one, okay. We are making enough money. $48,000, $49,000. That's enough money for a man to be making. The average man is making around roughly that
family.
Amount.
Listen, let him finish. He about to go against everything he said before.
I'm not going against nothing.
Enough. Go ahead.
No, because the first step that I just said was for a woman to be at home as a stay-at-home mom is a privilege. That's what I said. So I'm building on that. Most working class people need dual income. $48,000 is not enough to take care of an entire family, but it is enough money for a man to be making for himself. So the point that I'm telling you is this: it's not on a man to go out there and slave like a fucking, you know what I'm saying, to be able. So what? So your wife can sit at home and do nothing? Is what you
take care of the babies? You want your children?
She got to do it by herself, regardless. If she most of our women are single. Most of our women are single parent, are running single parent homes.
That's not true. That's not true. 40% of black women don't have.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's the thing. Hold on, Drew. Hold on, everybody. Man, hold on, August. Hold on. Okay.
This is why we can't finish.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, thank y'all. Hold on. So here's the problem that we are having. So you cannot just go ahead and spill.
I can't even get everything out. I can't get it out. They're not allowing me to speak. I'm trying.
Man, we've been allowing you
every time I respond, either man jumping in there. Either man can't shut the fuck up. Either man can't shut the fuck up for 5 seconds.
All right.
Every time I try to respond to you, either man keep jumping in.
I will destroy all your points.
Okay, well, let me make the point so you can destroy it, either man. Damn.
I got you. King Rooster, I got you. Give me a second. Hold on.
Let me destroy this nigga. Let me destroy this nigga.
Okay, I know everybody want to talk. Hold on.
I was trying to be nice to your ass because I knew you from the past. No, let that nigga talk. I'm going to show you how y'all can destroy these weak ass talking points.
Hold on. Either man wins. I don't know why we don't allow people to talk and we have time to destroy the argument so the audience can hear what we're saying. We cannot just start screaming young because we heard something that we don't like. And we allow the other person to speak. But then we get our chance to speak. Everybody points of view will be heard. It's not about making something right. It's just about getting our points of view out. Okay, please.
Hold on. Can I address this? Most black women are not single mothers. 40% of black women don't have any children at all. 29% of black women are married. If you do the math, was 40, 29. But so yeah, most black women aren't single mothers.
Right.
Okay.
So August, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, bro. You said we need 2 dual incomes, right?
In a working class, yeah.
Right. Okay. So my question is, just follow me from here. Why aren't we making up for that second dual income by working?
Because the way that the economy is today, back in the day, one single man can go in the factory. I'm explaining it to you, asking me a question, and you won't allow me the opportunity to explain the answer to you. You have to listen. Back in the day, during the working class, one man can go into the factory and be able to pay for his house, his children's college. I'm not done talking. You keep interrupting me. I'm not done talking. Back in the day, the way that the economy was before the middle class started to get diminished to where it is today, one man's income working one regular job, 1 9 to 5, he can go to the factory and take care of his household. He can buy a house. He can take care of his children's college fund and take care of his wife and have money left over. Today, because of the way because of women entering the dating market, wages are lower. So it's not possible for one man to be able to take care of an entire household. One man to take care of one household on one income.
Okay, and I ain't saying one income. Go get a second one.
That's ridiculous.
Y'all niggas is lazy, bro.
Hold on. Everybody. Hold on. So this is what True is trying to explain to you. He was trying to let you see it for yourself. So why these men would not just work 2 jobs?
That's insanity.
Why?
To work 2 jobs
when niggas is lazy,
That's fucking
lazy.
Y'all
lazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Okay, that's crazy, bro.
Hold on, everybody's talking. Hold on.
Y'all should add
hold on. Jesus
job,
Christ.
bro.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I
Drop
get it.
those niggas,
Sharon. Hold on,
that is
E.
crazy.
Hold on, Big West.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, I know
Hold
it,
on.
nigga.
So hold on.
I know you
So this is hold on. Hold up. Hold on. So I want to say this.
I don't make that.
So hold on. So True was trying to get y'all to hold on. True was trying to get y'all to understand because me, I worked 2 jobs for a long time. So this way, my
True
family
don't work 2 jobs.
That's because you live in New
Why
York,
y'all keep
nigga.
having Tourette's? Stop. Y'all are grown men. Stop.
It's in the milk.
Y'all grown men. Stop.
We've been
You're
drinking
grown.
milk.
Stop. You're grown. Stop. So what I'm saying is this. So that's what True was trying to get you to understand that no, y'all motherfuckers need to work harder if you want the best for your family. Stop depending on your woman as well to be the best for your family. She needs to be taking care of the goddamn children. Do whatever it is that you got. It doesn't. We don't give a fuck if you got to do 3 jobs to secure the best outcomes for your goddamn family. Stop crying and say, oh, I'm being a slave and it's not fair. We don't want to hear that shit. If you are a man of principle and you want the best for your family is what True was trying to get y'all to understand, but y'all won't allow the conversation to happen because y'all just want to jump in and talk instead of allowing the conversations to build. We are here. We're going to be able to talk to each other. Stop screaming and yelling at each other. I promise I would get everybody in. Omni been quiet for the longest. He want to say something. Please allow the conversation. Even if he say something you don't like, allow him to finish it. And we're going to go Mela the second right after because she just joined the show. Go ahead, Omni.
I know I better be out the Mela.
PH Diva specifically, and then I want to answer Truth's question. I'm going to have you ask me again, Truth, but first, PH Diva. PH Diva, remember when we had that discussion about individuals that are unmotivated and don't, you know what I'm saying, don't try? We were in the back chat with it, but remember?
No, I remember me telling you that you had poor leadership skills. That's what I remember.
You told me that I had poor leadership skills, but what I'm confronted with is individuals that are unmotivated and don't try. They're essentially lazy out here. So, Truth, ask me that question again.
So the question I asked is because we kept saying that we need 2 incomes. What I am saying is to afford our woman to be the women that
Hold
we
on,
want.
I can't hear you, Truth, for some reason.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, it's a little low for me.
I think that's on your side, Omni, because we all can hear him.
Okay, say it again, Truth. I'm gonna leave.
So the problem we kept having was we keep saying we need 2 incomes. And we was keep talking about this house husband, this drizzle shit, whatever. So my question was this. We keep saying we need 2 incomes. We keep coming back to that. But then we want our women to be in the house. I said, why aren't we willing to work 2 jobs to compensate for the 2 incomes that we automatically need to get our women in the house with our children? Why aren't we willing to do that?
Okay, so I thought the question was, why is it that black men wasn't making enough?
That was the question, Omni.
That was the initial. Yo, y'all gonna make me.
Yeah, I was talking about the initial question. So
that was the initial question, and then we went to 2 incomes. That's what happened.
Right. Well, I would like to answer the initial question. The initial to answer the initial questions from what I see out here and what I experienced myself as someone who has hired and dismissed people from companies. People aren't willing to do what it takes in order to earn that income.
Correct.
Whether it be going to school, whether it be working extended hours, whether it be doing jobs that they don't want to do, who just so that they qualify for the income. People out here are not doing, specifically, I see more so black males, more so than anything else, just my honest perspective. The average black male of today is not doing what he needs to in order to qualify for that income.
But the money
outside of drug dealing and all that
so
stuff.
that's when we went to the 2 income thing, Omni. So I said, okay, to make up for the second income, why aren't we doing that second job to get the second income?
Because money's not the problem.
I don't know why. I can't say why most men aren't. I just know that I come from a family in which the patriarch worked 2 jobs, no less, at any point in time than 2 jobs.
That's
to feed a family of 9 kids.
Woo!
So
that's regular.
But that's
2 full-time jobs, not a part-time, not 1 part-time and another part-time. And I'm talking about my grandfather. So it's a little bit odd to me. It's a little bit odd to me that some men out here can't work 2 jobs, 2 full-time jobs. When my grandfather did, and he got called a nigga every day of his life.
Bro, these women don't want to be at home. They don't want to be at home.
Hold on, no, Big West. Hold on, because I've been being quiet and I got destroyed.
I have not been quiet. Stop.
I have been quiet. I got August. He needed to rename himself.
Hold on. It was Mella turn after Omni. Omni,
I've been quiet than all you Negroes.
Go Mella.
That is very true, and that is very rare for Vic.
And when I see, if I may, Sharon,
I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do.
When I see when people come to me, first of all, people are out here lying on applications, lying on their resume, saying that they're overqualified for positions that they're actually underqualified for. I see all types of goofy shit out here. They try to learn some things on the job, but they don't have the prerequisite skill set to even understand what we're talking about on the job in the first place. Yeah. People are trying to finesse and finagle their way into the door, and some get through. But for the most part, if you don't have the skills, if you don't qualify yourself, if you didn't go through the hard thing, people, I'm gonna say the black males that I interact with often, to hire them, these young black boys, they think they can learn everything on the job, and they don't need to go through the hardship of actually understanding or learning something before they come through the door.
Right.
So it's a shame, because they could be having 2 full-time jobs if they actually learn a skill set or learn something before they come to us. They can have 2 full-time jobs over 6 figures. But we want to underqualify instead of overqualify for some reason out here, and I don't understand it.
Sharon, check the chat. Sharon, check the chat real quick.
We want to put in the least amount of work, but we want the most benefit.
No, you're wrong. It's not easy to go get 2
check the private
jobs. That's crazy. Go ahead, Mello.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mella.
Sharon, check the private chat real quick.
Okay.
Mella, it's on you, Mella.
It's on you, Mella.
She don't.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Go ahead, Mella.
I'm straight. No, I understand that the conversation is about whether or not being a stay-at-home mother is a privilege, right? And that, to me, indicates a perception of leisure, right? It's not a leisurely task to raise children at home. That's not, that's not leisurely, So this whole privilege designation, I think, is skewed. I think it's given the impression that it's leisurely to stay at home and raise children, and it's not. As a matter of fact, I respect a brother that was previously speaking about how his grandfather worked when he came home, most likely the grandmother conducted tasks, responsibilities, and skills on a 24-hour level to make sure that man came home in peace to a household that nobody had to talk to him about nothing unless he felt like being involved with it. He came home, things were tidy, neat, ready. Nobody presented him any problems because he was granted the opportunity to come home in peace, go to sleep, wake up, and do it again because everything else was covered by grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
And
That's a fact.
that's how
That's a
it
fact.
works, because that woman that's staying home, she's not, just laying around eating bonbons. She's conducting the management of, of a fortress. You know what I'm saying? He's going out there to pay for a fortress. It's like, look, in order for me to have a fortress that my family can be safe and secure in, I got to go out here and get it. And what's happening back at the fortress is my wife is maintaining what it takes to maintain it and grow. She's doing it. She's maintaining it. She's growing it. And that's not a leisurely activity. So I just came up here to find out whether or not we're misconstruing this idea of privilege when it comes to a stay-at-home mom. That's what I came up here to find out about. Thank you so much, Sharon, and shout out to everybody,
Mello, don't go
especially the
anywhere. I
women
have a
that
question.
have appeared on the panel. You all are outstanding as always.
So appreciate that perspective, Mella. Is it my turn, or do I need to just keep interrupting people? I think it's
Oh,
my
I'm
turn.
done. Yeah.
I know I'm talking to Sharon because this is panel, and I'll be trying to listen like 10% of the time. So, it's my go.
Okay, yes, Eater Man, you can go, and then we get King Rooster in there,
shit.
and then we allow Big West right after us.
All right. So first of all, August came up here stating stuff that wasn't true, and I was gonna let him live because I know him from the past, but now he got to die. First of all, he said that black men make more income, but if you research stay-at-home moms, white women in the second place is Asian women, and Latinos are more stay-at-home moms than any other races ever. So that tells me it's not an income thing for people that actually that stay at home. So this idea that it's an income thing, because why is Latinos staying at home more than black women if it's an income thing, if they make less money?
How did this become about race? I'm just asking.
No, it's not about race.
Because he tried to take shots at black women. That's
right.
why.
That's
Knowing
why,
that
because
anytime
August,
you try to point that gun at black women, you're gonna blow your own head off, nigga.
But let August, he got his headphones on. And he got his headphones on.
I wanted to ask PhD a question. I want to ask PhD a question, and I want y'all to listen to this. Watch
people
this.
don't be
About
playing.
the privilege thing. PhD, I want to use you.
Hold on.
You not hear me?
Yes, we can. Hold on, but I want to make sure that you was done with your questioning. And
no, I have a question for August. If Latino men make less money, but they are actually affording more of their women to stay at home than black men, how is it an income problem?
Go ahead, August, and then we'll get you in there, King. I promise.
If based off of what you're saying, if Latino women were making that much less of an income, then you would see their income close to zero. If they were staying at home that often, their income base would be close to zero. It's not even just like I was saying a little earlier, it's not even that far from black women. Black women make more than Latino women, but it's not much, not by a whole lot, because they're out there in the workforce working. Latino women are out there working with their husbands in the workforce. It's just us that are divided. Black people as a whole diaspora are the ones that are making the least, well, not the least amount of money, but making are married the least. So our family dynamic is all messed up. We have a single mother epidemic. That's just the reality of things. It's been like that. And women, black women
So August, this is why we say you got to rebel against remedial rhetoric. You need to start doing your own research. You probably heard people say it, and they was able to articulate that very well. But either man Williams gave you stats that shows differently than what you are saying.
He didn't get. He said stats, but he didn't show me no stats. This is what
he's
saying.
Same thing you are doing. Yeah. You're doing the same thing. You're saying stats you're not showing. So I'm saying, we got to respect each other's stats.
I'm gonna go based off of my personal experience, right? Myself, my wife.
Okay. That's anecdotal. No. That's anecdotal. And let me clear up what he just said. We're gonna have to do it anecdotal because no. Let me just clear up.
I got you, August. I got you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, everybody. Hold on, everybody. We're gonna need a break. God damn it.
About to be a situation.
All righty. Y'all ready? Okay. So to clear up what he just said, he said if they weren't, no. Hey, we read super chats. Now I'm finna drop your stupid ass.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Don't call me stupid, please.
I'm calling you stupid because if you were not stupid, you wouldn't have sat up here and said something as stupid as if Hispanic women.
No justice, no peace.
Okay, now I'm finna drop your dumb ass.
Drop my dumb ass. Drop my dumb ass. Drop my dumb ass. Don't call me stupid.
No justice, no peace.
Okay, go ahead, Diva.
He said if Hispanic women weren't working, their income would be close to zero. That's absolutely asinine when you understand how these statistics are calculated. It's only calculated based on people who are working. So regardless of how small the end is of those Hispanic women, it's only going to be calculated on that small end. So again, stupidity.
That's retarded.
Nevertheless,
some people make zero and that is added into the average.
Hold on, August.
Hold on. Keep going, my baby.
Roll C. Free labor is a privilege, not for the woman though. Damn. Cola 314. Thank you. Cola 314. Take the kids to daycare and how that works out for the family. Right. She's also contributing by saving money that way as well. Thank you, ma'am. The real verbal assassin. Since the 60s, the rise of cost has outpaced the rise of wages. Working two jobs solves the finance issue, but it can also lead to marriage burnout. Omega Dreads Gaming Channel, because they are expendable.
Damn.
Omega Dreads Gaming Channel, everyone lies on YouTube. Life and the world. You know what?
That is fucking Jesus.
Zero tolerance. Per a divorce attorney, most divorces are initiated by stay-at-home moms. Privilege my ass.
Is that true or not? I don't know if that deserves an effect. Is that true? That's not true. Okay. Got you. I had to ask.
Omega Dreads Gaming Channel. Next year, I'm going to live 24/7 in the suit or short. Omega Dreads Gaming Channel. Latinos and Latinas ain't crying about working. Thanos theory. Damn it, Sharon. It's Shannon. Omega Dreads Gaming Channel. Latino wives like to work with their husbands.
Cap.
Right.
That's cap. So now August. Well, go ahead, King Rooster. You're able to talk. Go ahead and tell us your BS.
All right. Here comes the BS. PhD, but let me use you right quick, right? Say for instance, I drive trucks.
That's the problem with you damn black men. You always want to use our black women.
Hold on. But, okay. But here you go. I drive trucks right now. PhD, you know what I'm saying? Fine young woman. She decides to let me be in her life and we get married, right? She say, hey, I know you're a cute young man. I don't want you out there in the world, you know what I'm saying, putting all that hurt on your body. I'm a PhD. Come on up in here and just let me take care of you. If she takes care of me and I take care of the inside of the house and that's all I got to do and that's all she wants from me, wouldn't y'all consider to be a privileged man? Because,
no. Yes, of course.
Yes, because PhD is not going to do that for no any man, right? It's a privilege for that man to be able to quit work and not have to do anything but cater to the needs of his family or his wife, right? The same thing applies to the woman. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
That's a privilege because if I don't do right or don't act right, that privilege could be snatched away, right? And I have to go back into the workforce and fend for myself, right? If we decide to have kids, I'll be contributing and saving money because instead of entering in, putting them in the daycare, I can take care of that. Instead of somebody having to take them across town or shipping them, I can handle that while I'm at home, while she does her work at her desk. She can be at home too. That's a privilege, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you could have been out there working. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a
Going
question.
through the,
Why would we even want that anyway? That's my question.
No. But you got to ask the question. The question that you got to ask is a stay-at-home mom a job?
When is it a job? Oh, it ain't leisure.
It a job? No,
it surely ain't leisure because yes, it is a job. But it's you doing what you're supposed to be doing in a relationship, but it's work. You know the definition of work is motion and movement, right? It's work.
It's a
you
job,
ain't sitting your ass around all day not doing that now.
I got you. So if it's a job and I have a job, how do we say one is more privileged than the other if we both have jobs?
How much taxes on that job?
Both of them are enjoying the privileges. Hold on, both of you, male or female, however it goes, y'all are enjoying the privilege. Listen what I'm saying. Males, the ones, okay, if your woman stays at home and you can maintain that household, you have the privilege of her.
Do y'all like and love your woman?
Everything. And it's a privilege. It's a privilege that you don't have to worry about your wife having to work.
I want to ask a serious question.
Because she ain't got to go out in the workforce.
Okay.
And compare you to these other men.
Hey, Rooster, King Rooster, is your conversation going to have a period to it, or are you just going to keep on telling to make us?
Oh no, you have to stop him.
Y'all been talking all day.
What that means? That doesn't mean you just get to just say
a
whatever
real
you want
quick question,
to say.
Sharon.
Who is that for?
It ain't even going to take long. I just got a real quick question, bro. All of us up here, men, got women, right? Everyone up here got a woman.
Yes.
Right? Everyone up here like and love their woman?
Yes.
Right? Absolutely. All right. So why would you want her out there stressing, slaving, knowing all the shit we got to go through? Why would you want her going through that?
Because I don't do that. I don't slave and like I think we sometimes try to.
That's not the question I asked. Y'all just answer anything in your head. That's not the question I asked.
No, the question
you see that shit, right? This shit crazy.
Let me repeat your question so you know I'm answering your question. Why would we want our women out here slaving like us? And my response was, I don't do that. So she wouldn't be doing that if I don't do that. Like this idea that I gotta be a slave because I got a job, it's just crazy.
It is crazy.
So is she gonna be doing the exact same thing that you're doing? Your wife is going to be doing the exact same thing you're doing?
She did the exact same thing. I don't see myself as a slave. I am
I didn't say if.
It's
I didn't say if. All right, I ain't talking to. Would y'all want y'all wives going out here to do the work that y'all doing right now?
Absolutely. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just be honest with it and just build off, and y'all can say whatever y'all want to say to yourself for what you just asked. Me personally, I do not want my woman taking orders from nobody else other than me. I am that fucking controlling. I do not want my woman outside taking fucking any man to tell my wife what to do. I do not want to get in a position where I gotta walk inside her job to come pick her up, and then he says to my wife, well, she got another 10 minutes. You don't have to, can you just wait outside for your woman to be finished cleaning up or doing whatever it is that job is. She got some paperwork to do, whatever it is. I cannot take that. That is
you don't want her hurting, do you, Sharon?
My goddamn call. I'm way too controlling to have somebody else in control of something that I consider mine. Absolutely.
You don't want her hurting.
I do not know why it's so many soft man adjacent human beings out there that say, hey, go ahead and allow your woman to be controlled by somebody else, because we hear them cry about it. You give your boss all the respect that I want from you, but you ain't doing the fucking work that her boss is doing. You are not putting her in that position of being a so-called soft woman.
My point was, I was saying is, you want your woman in the best place she can be, mentally,
absolutely,
spiritually, emotionally, right? So why wouldn't be in our best interest to put the woman that we love and like in that best position? So if it's possible.
So since we have August, he is the leader of the soft guy era right now. Please, August, explain to us what Truth just asked.
Because you love this woman.
So, to me personally, I've been
fuck up in 2024. Yo. Why y'all do my dude like that, man? Wow.
Read it.
And she letting it be known who it was. You might as well just say it. Go ahead, Diva. Say it.
Drop that whole ass nigga August.
Damn.
But Diva, that's the person you would want me to hire.
Right. That's not the person I want.
Otherwise, I have poor leadership. You want me to keep that person on the job?
No, you have poor leadership because you have poor listening skills. If that's what you distilled out of what I said, if you sitting up here got people lying on their resume and you not even checking their references to be able to deduce that, then something wrong with you and your leadership skills, sir. So no, that's not who I want you to hire. I want you to up your leadership ability and be able to suss out who is qualified and who is not. Like I told you, if that's the issue y'all running into, y'all need to address your selection process because there's something wrong with it.
So, fellas,
I would agree. But I'm supposed to give unlimited grace to individuals. That's what they say.
I didn't say that either. I said
no. That's not what you said. I'm not saying that's what you said. That's what they say.
All right.
Yeah, so, fellas, all I'm gonna say is
I'm a little bit more of God's wrath than I am God's grace.
We need to throw this house, husband, whatever the fuck that drizzle shit in the trash, bro.
No, we not. You can do what you do, nigga, but we're gonna do what we do.
I heard what the fuck you said.
Yeah.
All right. So
we're not about to do that shit.
We need to do that.
You out the game, nigga.
If
you're gonna take whatever position you're given, if your black ass gets fired, that woman making more money, you better sit your ass down and shut the hell up before you get put out. That's all you gotta do. No, you're gonna take what position they're giving to you.
If you actually love and care about your woman, man, you want to make sure you put her in the best position that she can be happy. If she's happy, then more than likely you're going to be fucking happy, yo.
What?
And if you love and actually
took
love
nigga 56 years to put his woman at the house, and now he talking good. It took this nigga 56 years just to do that. Get off the gas.
You don't hear no shit, nigga. You don't hear no shit, little nigga.
Woman been working for 20 years. Now she only worked for 2. Now he big dog. Get off the gas.
I think a lot
of women I've been with for 21 years, whole nigga.
I got you, but I just think it's a lot of cap because if most of you
do talking like a little bitch.
If y'all had a woman,
it's a lot of cap out here, OG.
Listen, if y'all had a woman that was making half $500,000 a year, y'all would sit y'all ass there and fold them clothes.
Yeah, I ain't no lazy ass little nigga like y'all.
I got you. I get what you're saying. I think he just didn't have that opportunity, and I understand a lot of
lazy. No, I don't even want that opportunity. I'm gonna try to tell you the truth. I don't want no fucking woman taking care of me.
If my wife tell me I ain't got to work out this goddamn truck, I go right now. I'm gone.
What
you say, baby?
Hey, King, you being yourself, guy.
Motherfuckers is bitch made, bitch raised, and that's why y'all turned out to be bitches.
See that's the thing is. It's crazy that men ego, because what Truth's talking about is ego. He out there, if he can go out there and make 60,000, his woman got the ability to go make $500,000. You say, nah, I ain't gonna do what's best for the family. She gotta stay at home with this 60,000.
Best for the family is me sitting on my ass and becoming fat as fuck like you, nigga. No.
Saran, what you say about these niggas with their egos?
Hold on, listen.
What you sitting on y'all ass eating all fucking day being fat as a motherfucker.
So for Truth, we know for a fact you don't make as much money as me, Truth. No, Truth.
I ain't worried about that.
Hold on,
I ain't worried about that. If it was on the strength of it, I'd take that shit if it was on it.
You crazy.
You know that.
You wouldn't
take it from me. I
guarantee you that. I guarantee you ain't man enough to take it from me. You ain't got the balls. I know you come on these panels acting hard. Now, I know you want to act hard. I'm just letting you know you ain't got it. But this guy who's supposed to be so hard is caught up in all his damn emotions. You see that?
You hear me? He all in this smoke in these YouTube streets.
He's supposed to be so gangster with his 60,000. He mad. He talking about his woman is half. See, what men don't understand, if your woman have the ability to out earn you, especially put her in a better situation, maybe you need to fold some clothes. Maybe you need to become a professional folder. That's what you need to do, True. I know they won't tell you the truth, but you need to go out there and wash some dishes, True. You need to take care of them kids because you don't have the ability to out earn her. That's reality.
And I'm sure enough gonna be taking care of them.
All right, so he got.
Me too.
hold on. So let's just keep it calm. We at a calm spot. Go ahead, Otis.
To answer your question, either man, if my woman was making 6 figures, whatever, making way more than me, yes, I will be happy to stay at home, wash the boys, all that. But let's make this clear. Let's make it clear. I'm being honest. I'm going to also ask her, well, we're going to consult. Let's start this business as well. Since you're making these 6 figures, I got some ideas as well. Let's sit down because I want to go into this endeavor as well. But yes, I will be happy to stay at home. I'll be real about it.
That's right. So hold on, E. I want to ask one question. So you asked her that when she said, "Man, sit your little stupid ass down. You know you ain't got no damn business ideas. Don't try to act like you got a business idea now. You would have been started that damn business before. Don't use my money to start your damn business. Sit your ass down, wash those dishes, float the goddamn clothes, and when I need my pussy scratched, I will give you a call."
I'm going to answer that honestly. The pussy scratch is still in there, but all that other shit is no. That would never happen.
Yeah, no.
The only thing that's going to stay in there is the pussy scratch. I'm going to leave that in there. But all the other ones, she would never tell me no because I'm not that guy. And that's the honest.
That's what she gonna tell
you.
you.
Still the king rooster up in there.
Sharon woman tell him no though for sure.
Yeah,
that's why he said it so good. That's why he said it so good because he didn't heard that before. You heard that before, Sharon?
Hold on, go ahead, E, the man. Hold on, go ahead, E.
Y'all missed the whole point. Sharon's point was you wouldn't take that if you was in that situation. So you shouldn't expect women to take it if they're in that situation. Y'all got to think a little bit better and faster.
Just a little bit.
But you know my stance, either man. That's cool. If baby girl want to talk to that nigga like that, that's cool. But just show enough. If that nigga on the other foot and he able to talk to her like that, it need to go vice versa. Sharon, you get what I'm saying? So whatever bed you lay in, you make.
Hold on, Big West. This is the part that y'all missed. This is how y'all want to talk to women. Y'all want to say no, shut up. I don't give a fuck about what ideas you have. If you do have a t-shirt business, yeah, go ahead, Dale. You would give her some money, but you're not gonna really build into her business and actually build her. If she build it,
is that true, Otis?
Of course not. My wife and I just got to talk to you, but he's not talking about me.
And look, Sharon building into his wife's business right now. Sharon building into his wife's business right now. Either man building into his wife's business right now. He's not
talking to us. He's talking to the soft guy era. Because when he said that, I didn't take offense. Because I know when me and my wife talk about.
I got you, but at the same time, the soft guy era is just some petty shit that they just doing on them hoes. Now them hoes mad about it. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is. And they gotta just get real with it.
Hold on.
I like it.
Hold on. So this is a problem, Big West. You soft god niggas gotta stop saying that shit. It is not a fucking joke. These men are not joking.
I like it. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, my boys. I heard y'all want them hoes to come with it. Make sure these hoes come with it.
So, all right, so okay, cool. Hold on, King. Hold on. So, Big West, what you just said just now, was that a joke or was that serious?
Sharon, I'm serious, bro. You at the game, Sharon. I'm talking for my little homies, man. My little homies out here. The game is different.
So therefore, you cannot.
You know what I'm saying?
So you cannot speak out both sides of your neck. It's either it's a joke or it's not a joke. Because just now you're saying it's not a joke.
But you know,
for you to go out here and you want to be soft guys and you want to do exactly what I guess it's the same thing that the women want. Basically, they doing the same thing to the women.
So
all right, that's cool. What's so mad about that, Sharon? If a woman want to sign up for that and she fucking with a nigga for that, because women want that nowadays. Okay, we in 2024. Then let them do it. You fight.
So therefore, So therefore, when that woman, the way how we just said, so when that woman says, "Shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear about your business," go in that fucking kitchen and make me a damn steak dinner. And then after you finish making that steak dinner, I need you to come lick me from my ass crack all the way up to the back, front, upside, and all around. I don't want to hear not one of y'all niggas talking about.
I just said I agree with that, Sharon. I just said that if you lay in that bed and you make your bed like that,
angry like that,
that's what I just said. I agree with both ways. So, but if a woman is in the same position and that man talk to her the same way, I don't want to hear shit, bro. That's what I'm saying, Sharon.
But why the woman got to be angry and disrespectful though? Why she got to be disrespectful just because she make more money than you?
Nah, Vic, he want that scenario, Vic. So let him have that. So if that's the case, the man gonna be disrespectful to the woman, and now she got to take everything that come with it. That's the game, yin and yang. You feel me?
I got it, but what I don't understand is because I pray for my wife and everything she do, and I pray that it is bigger than any of my imaginations. I hope she can out earn me, right? I just feel like I don't understand why I hear men put caps on their significant other. Their cap is you can't, whatever I make is the most you can make, right? But if it's the best thing for the family, I'm trying to understand is if she just have that, if she have that Oprah, where she can go out and create that type of income, why wouldn't you nurture, like really, fan that and make that more?
It's these niggas' egos. They egos. The old niggas' egos is in the way. That's what it is. These young niggas don't have this, bro. It's these old niggas that's over 40 and up that's talking about this way. You get what I'm saying? So, like, it's just their ego in the way. The young guys just making every advantage and taking advantage of everything that's coming to him right now. And that's what they're doing. So stop hating on them. As long as they being fathers, I don't really care what's going on.
All right, so Otis, you agree with what Big West just said?
I'm glad you just said this, Sharon, because let me ask, because he's speaking in generalities, but I don't believe he really means that. But he might be. Let me ask him a question, because I might be giving myself too much credit. As long as you don't know me, I don't know you like that. But as long as you've been knowing of me, like I know of you being on this panel, do you think that I fit your category of old men over 50?
Nah, you ain't going for that shit, Otis. You him. You get what I'm saying? And half the shit that Sharon spew on here, he don't even go for it in his marriage, bro. You get what I'm saying? This nigga got a whole other wife. Like, come on, bro. Like, he don't even, the shit that he be saying, 9 times out of 10, these women wouldn't even go for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I let him do his thing because this is shit. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. But when it come down to closed doors, behind closed doors, nigga, all right, one of y'all go be Sharon boyfriend for a week. I bet y'all had me running back to where y'all came from. Fuck is you talking about? And that's a fact, because he gonna lead like a leader supposed to lead.
So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Big West. If you send your woman over to me, I will send her back a wife.
I got you, hey Sharon. So let me ask you this question.
However you want to say it, baby. I just know the truth, man.
I got you. So because Sharon, he think he's slick. I heard what he said earlier. So Sharon, let me ask you this question, right? Outside of a job, say if your wife had a business, she was in real estate. And you know what? She could just sell more houses than you. I don't know what it is about that white woman going to the house. It's better than your black ass, right? Would you foster that environment and stay at home and take care of those kids and teach those kids? Or would you say, nah, that's my responsibility as a man. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make 100,000 and we're going to limit this family because of my controlling issues. Which one would you do?
No, for me personally, if my woman is making $300,000 and more, I ain't going to work.
You see what I mean, Otis? You see what I mean, Otis? You know what I'm saying? He gonna be
I ain't going.
And then when they jump, he going back to his wife like, oh man, I was just playing. I didn't know y'all really was gonna jump. Like, come on, man. Sharon, come on, man. Sharon don't be
look, Big West, and when she come with her attitude and says, shut up and lick this, I'm like, all right, man, go ahead.
Turn around. What are you talking about? You hear me? Spread your legs, goddamn. What are you saying, man?
Least you based out of reality, because some of these dudes like Truth, that nigga tell us some dog, man. My manhood is tied up.
Bro, eat him in. Every time my wife get off work, nigga, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups, nigga, and I'm gonna have an apron with nothing on. Fuck is you talking about? I'm gonna be in that house. I'm gonna be in that house, swole in the bitch. You hear me? Yeah, baby. What you want? I got these grapes. You hear me? I got these dishes washed. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, quit playing.
I would love to be a Stedman. I promise you, I would. I hold a purse, all that. I have on my nice little suit. I would love to
man.
be a Stedman.
So, Sharon, you telling me I could just stay at the crib and really work on my body? Just do what I want to do for myself? Come Come on,
I be massaging them feet. I'm like, girl, how many houses you did today? Yeah, I know.
I'll be a YouTube. I'll be YouTube University. I'll be in this whole figuring out everything. Massage patterns. I know how to do nails, everything. So
hey, next thing you know, hey, Sharonda have a show on YouTube. How to be a successful stay-at-home husband.
Ladies, y'all see
I want to be. I want to be first one up on that episode. Goddamn.
All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
PhD is coming out, PhD.
Oh boy.
Right.
Go ahead, Diva.
Ladies, y'all see they really want to be you. Okay, Omega
Oh my
Dreads
God.
Gaming Channel.
PH, don't do that. That was
Omega
don't do
Dreads
that.
Gaming Channel. Latina wives, not wives, like to work with husbando. Omega Dreads Gaming Channel. You're a butler, ninja.
Damn.
Not for real.
But the difference is though, I would have to be. The difference is with if it was to happen for me is that I held it down for so long that it wouldn't even be a problem with her doing that for me and look at me as different because of what I did previous, my track record. The problem is with the soft guy era, y'all want to jump in to my position of allow my wife to build up a business, and you didn't put no work in. So you're not going to get the same respect as me anyway, because I've been doing it for so long, holding the family down, where she could be in her soft girl era for so long that if she was able to create a business that's making 300 and better for extended period of time, she's not going to treat me any different. And y'all want that same treatment, and that is the real problem with the soft guy era. Y'all are some bitches that want to be treated like men like me.
But this is the thing. I agree with everything you said, bro. But the only thing about it, Sean, is we in 2020. Hold on, Vic. We in 2024, and these are different women than your wife and Pete. They was all born and raised up by PhD. Okay, so it's a different woman out here. All right, and these women wants to go 50-50. They want that. They want to pamper a nigga that look like an action figure and shit.
Oh,
like
here you
that.
go, Big West. Here you go, Big West. This is the problem that you are missing. So
what's the problem?
The problem is that most women want a man that is smarter and greater than them. And the reason why a lot of these soft
pampering, taking care of me don't make I'm not smarter than you.
A reason why a lot of these soft guy era men are having a problem because they cannot find women that they are smarter. These women are out earning them, they are out intellecting them, they're out communicating them, and these men are not able to keep up with a PhD diva. And that's why y'all get cooked in a lot of these goddamn conversations when we have them. That's why y'all have fucking Tourette's and y'all don't know how to control y'all goddamn self.
When I look on the internet and I see TikTok and the girls talk about this, the boys are winning, bro. The young men out here are still winning. Like, that's why the girls are acquiescing to what they do.
So, you know, that's one character flaw that you have. You want to reiterate. You just said what your point, and then you're about to say it again, and then you're going to say it again, then you're going to say it again. You said your point. The problem is that these men are arguing like women.
But
me and Otis, it doesn't matter if Otis lose the conversation or lose the argument. What he doesn't argue like a woman. That's the problem that y'all are missing. He might say some remedial rhetoric every now and then, but he do not compare it to a woman. He do not want to be treated like a woman. So that is the difference. These men are literally comparing themselves to a woman. Go ahead, Otis.
I want to ask this question to Big West and Eater Man. Seriously, we all know who PhD Diva is. With all due respect, and I mean this for real, PhD Diva is serious in the class by herself. There's not too many women, and I'm out here. Not that I'm out there, but I'm out here.
Oh, you out there, nigga? Oh, okay, you out there?
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. I don't know too many women like PhD Diva. I know of them, but I don't know too many people like PhD Diva. I know majority of the women, they're not in PhD Diva's class. I'm just keeping it real. So I'm asking you the question, because what type of class of more women are you dealing with? Are you dealing with the PhD Divas? Because she makes it clear what she wants, what she's not going for. She has to talk, to walk, to back it up. You know, so she has the right to pick from her pool. What pool are you picking from? Are men in this generation picking from? I know it can't be the PH divas.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
that's a good perspective. So
that is.
I'm in sales, so I know a lot of women get into the bag, and I understand that might be an anomaly because of what I do, right? Mm-hmm. So I just know a lot of women that's really getting to the bag, and I get your perspective. What you're saying is that most men don't have access to those women, but the men who are around these women do. And a lot of women like PH Diva have no problem, in my opinion, taking on some of the financial load, whatever that looks like, right? I'm not saying that he can stay at home and play video games, but they're like, hey, I will be crazy if this one lady, she's making $175,000 a year. It don't even make sense in her mind not to contribute to the household in a major way. I'm not talking about like a light bill. She's like, nah, if you got 100,000, I got 100,000. We going to get a house that's $1 million that I can pay half of it. So I just think the mindset is different because women are making more money than they ever have before in their life.
Okay.
I'm not paying no bills.
Period.
I know.
She's gonna let you know that on day one. So
I want to shout out to the people that said they will not share the stream. Shout out to all the haters that's in the stream today. I appreciate you too. It's okay that you're a hater. It is all good. I enjoy the hate as well. So shout out to you. You don't want to like the stream. You don't want to share the stream. You don't want to send a dollar bill to the stream. I get it, but you're going to get these lessons no matter what. You're going to realize that soft guy era is going to have you bent over and in the wrong position. Go ahead, C. Moses. Let's have the conversation. What's your thoughts, C. Moses?
All right. I'm trying to figure out how to sort of bring this to the attention. So we got this new way to categorize or to evaluate men and women based on this dollar figure. If you were to say to our grandparents, you got to make $100,000 or else, or I guess it would only be grandfathers. Your grandmother would not even understand what that how to differentiate a man making $100,000 from a man who doesn't make $100,000. I don't think the same. So that's a new way of viewing men in society. What's the new way of viewing women in society? So then what would be the equivalent? Because I think the lifestyle was so different back then. You would grow your own food. There was more ways of, because why do you need all that money? It's like the actual family foundation hasn't changed. You still got to do the same things at the house. You still got to have, take care of the kids. So there's a lot of things that haven't evolved, but this new thing of making six figures and paying your bills in a way, because of a status symbol. I think that social media has added to this number, inflated number being what it is today. I just don't know if we're understanding all that comes with that discussion of making six figures and men have to do this when, okay, what's the new way to categorize a woman? How is she separating herself today than what she was 2 generations ago?
Well,
the six-figure thing isn't a new thing.
Can I respond to that?
All right, so let's let a lady respond to that. Go ahead, PH Diva.
So first of all, it's not a new thing. Women focusing on how much a man earns or how well he can take care of them, right? So as a matter of fact, the concept of a marriage based on love is a relatively new concept, historically speaking. So money was the primary thing they was looking for back in the day, right? And so that's why the concept of the engagement ring, the diamond engagement ring came along, right? Because if the man got enough money to spend on something as frivolous as that, then certainly he got enough money to take care of you. So they were focused on what, the men could do for them. So that, and a lot of times these were halfway arranged marriages. So it was like families coming together to determine, the kid, whose kid's gonna get married. And there was some type of financial benefit, right? So that's incorrect. I think for many Black women, it's a relatively new thing. Now, I'll give you that. For Black women, it's a relatively new thing because, you know, given the history, many Black men didn't have it to give. And so Black women have always been, you know, shoulder to shoulder with Black men, working, toiling just like they were. And so I think, again, a lot of Black women are pushing back against that now, right? So they want y'all to, if you claim you the man and you the leader, then stand your ass out there and be the man and lead the way to the bank, right? And so the way that women are distinguishing ourselves now, I mean, we can look around us and see. You mentioned social media. Okay, who got the fattest ass? Because that's what the Black men at least be focused on, right?
No, it's not.
So that's how they can distinguish themselves.
No,
Huh?
but
That's not for women primarily. They making money off that. They going on OnlyFans. Those Instagram models, they make money off that. They get
only 1% of all women make money off OnlyFans. Let's stop it, PhD.
Thank you for your insight. You can wait.
Let her finish. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Thank you. So, you know, that's one of the ways that women are distinguishing themselves. Another way is more women are focused on, hey, let me go get my own money. So that's another way women are distinguishing themselves. And, you know, so it just depends on which segment of women you are looking at, because there's a segment of women who are distinguishing themselves by saying, hey, I want to be that traditional stay-at-home wife, and I want to make the food and da-da-da-da-da. And they, you know, go on social media and they have these big platforms because other women are interested in that. So it's a lot of different ways that women distinguish themselves, and it's just up to a man to decide what type of woman he wants, right?
I know Eden. Go ahead, E.
Yeah, so I think it's hearing what he's saying. I kind of try to understand it, but I would argue that it's harder to be a stay-at-home mom today than it was in the past, because now I have to worry about the alphabet community infiltrating my kids. I also got to worry about things in the past that usually stay-at-home moms usually isolated their kids from. And then what we don't realize is in the past, they had a lot more kids. So it wasn't just you doing the farm. You had one kid to go get the eggs. You had one kid to go wash the laundry. You had a whole village of people. And now we have women that's doing that with a lot less. So the first thing that I say is it's not the same just because they're still washing dishes. I actually think it is totally different, especially when you add social media, and society does not accept this role. They're actually rejecting this role. So you have to have a woman that's mentally strong enough to accept to do the opposite of what society is actually telling.
Man,
Go ahead,
in that road, they just don't want to live in the same house with you. They still asking you for your money and demanding that shit. Now, they just don't want to live with your ass. That's all it is. So that's man. I don't know what y'all talking about.
So now look. Now we got space for Big West to talk. Let's see, Big West, you want to respond?
Respond to what's the question?
That's what I figured. Go ahead, E.
It was a statement. It was already a statement made. The shit was already passed on.
So see Mosley, I got you. So see Mosley, are you saying that if we was to do apples to apples, 100,000 today to what 100,000 was in the 60s, you think those women did not want that type of money to be made?
I think we're getting caught up on that dollar figure rather than going further as to what that actually means. So, as PhD was saying, you know, women back then still wanted, I guess, generally speaking, is to be protected, to be able to create a lifestyle. Back, you know, if you were to go 60s or let's go another generation before, it was, do you have land? And like there are certain equivalents where I see it where, you know, we're in 2024, so we're not going backwards. But I just think you get caught up on, okay, making that figure, but does your lifestyle actually reflect that? And that's for the men and the women. And do you still have your head on where the value is really there? Like you make six figures or whatever that is. My thing is, let's get away from that being the status symbol.
Well, I think it's a starting point. See, that's why I don't understand why men push back against this narrative. A woman is saying that she wants a man that makes six figures. That's not what she said. That's the only thing that she wants.
Drizzle.
So the whole point that I'm trying. The whole point that I'm trying to say is, Mosey, if a woman says that I want a man that makes 6 figures and have good character, I think we got to understand that she's not just making the money off 6 figures. She's just saying that is the starting point. Do you understand that, Moses?
Hey, listen, y'all are in trouble now. We got the cool nerd in here. Oh my goodness. And we also got Black, built like the Conquer King. We got 2 soft guys in the building that's a part of the soft guy era right now. Please explain
Drizzle.
Drizzle. Brother, how y'all doing today?
What's good?
Crazy, man.
Peace.
Hey, Drizzle gonna unite. You hear me?
Hey, Drizzle.
Now he want to talk.
Drizzle, house husbands unite. Let's go. Voltron.
Go ahead. Hey, what's your thoughts?
Yo, can we this conversation? Can we first of all, number one, this conversation don't apply, and it never has applied to majority of people.
Shit.
70%. I think it's close to 75% of married women work. 75%. So this whole therefore you can't apply this conversation to the vast majority of people listening to this listen. Everybody wants to say and claim that they're high value, or they claim that they got this money, that they can support a stay-at-home wife, but y'all don't. Let's be real. And
well, we all rich on YouTube.
Exactly, and it's very stupid anyway. Even if you had the money to do it, that's stupid to have a stay-at-home parent. Because for me, I'm looking at it like this: every successful person I know who makes a lot of money. Well, I mean a lot of money. Majority of their wives are working. They working and their wives working. Because I know, for example, if I know somebody who's a high level executive, guess what? His wife's a lawyer or a doctor. He's not marrying no chick that he met at CBS. You know what I'm saying? So I don't this whole thing where we're talking about putting you got this money, so you gotta put the woman at home and everything like that. Nah, that's fictitious to most people. Let's keep it real.
What they got to do with the topic, though? We're still talking about it.
I'm glad he told the truth, though. Hey,
man,
don't do the man like that. I'm glad he told the truth.
We just minding it out.
I'm just saying,
he told the truth.
So when someone put a subject and we talk about it and they say it doesn't apply to most people, they have nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're still talking about those select people that it doesn't apply.
But man, we all do
it. Hold up. Even if we're talking about the select people, the second part of my statement applies to those people too.
So hold on. You're new to the conversation, so let's get your perspective. Do you believe that a stay-at-home mom is a privilege, or you feel like it's not?
I don't think it's a privilege. It could be. I think it really depends on. You know what? I think it's a privilege because for you to be able to be at home and have somebody taking care of all your needs, I think that's a privilege.
Thank you, brother.
Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Let's dig a little deeper. All right.
Here we go.
So are you saying a man having a stay-at-home wife that cook, cleans, that take care of the kids, that do all the things in the house, is that a privilege for a man to have a stay-at-home wife?
I don't think so, because I'm a grown adult. I can do that by myself anyway.
No. I want you to listen to the question. I'm saying, if I'm a man that have all of these privileges of a woman cooking, cleaning, waking up in the middle of the night, picking up my toddler, and I don't have to do those things. I don't have to wash my clothes. I don't have to do that. Am I a privileged man that I have that woman?
Yes, Lord.
I mean, yes, I guess you know what? I said sure.
Sure. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I mean, preference and stuff. As a grown adult, I just don't see how that's how I even think that to even allow that. As an adult, yeah. I just feel like I think no, hold on.
That makes sense.
Hold on. Let me finish. As a functioning grown adult, I just feel that we should be able to take care of functioning grown adult things without having to have somebody else necessarily do it to take care of that function for you. You get what I'm saying? I just think it as high functioning adults. That's what I'm looking at.
Hold on. I know how you think. I knew you was gonna go there. So would we say that a stay-at-home mom is a woman acting as a functioning adult?
I think they're taking away the functional adult activities that you should be able to do.
No. Listen to what I'm asking. A woman in her purpose as a stay-at-home mom, will we say that's not a privilege? She's just operating as a functioning adult.
Partially because a functional adult also should be able to work.
So the moral of the story, let's see if you follow me so far. The moral of the story is being in a marriage can be privileged and being single can make you not privileged.
No, because you don't have to be married to do any of that stuff.
Okay. Being in a relationship, I forgot you said that you wanna have one of them old 20s marriage where you don't gotta go get a paper. I got it. But being in a committed relationship has benefits that not being in the benefits, which give both of them privileges.
Sure.
All right. So the thing is, everybody got privileges. Then one is not better than the other.
Sure.
Okay. 10-4.
Well, that's just like the idea that everybody can cook, and yes, everybody you need to, as an adult, the ability to be able to cook, but there's levels to it. But having a wife who could actually make you a meal that will satisfy and will put a smile on your face, something that actually nourishes the mind, body, and soul, that's a very different situation and lifestyle to just have at home as a regular, a part of your life every single day. And not only is that something that there's levels to it, and the fact that it's becoming more and more rare for women to really believe that is something that makes her not important. But if we're talking about a marriage, those are, in my mind, as a former athlete, those are teammates, right? So the woman, I think of it as you could have a quarterback and you could have a skill player. If she sees that as her value to make the team better, that team is winning. And it's winning in ways where it don't matter if you make $40,000 or $150,000. When at home, y'all are having chemistry that moves like that. That's, you can't put a price tag on that.
Right. Is she having to work too, though?
Damn.
So it depends on what job, because I studied economics in college. One of the biggest things when we talked about women working was how do we put a number to the work that's being done at home. So any adult, technically or not technically, in a way, is working. It's housework, is garden work, is work out in the field, and depending on what you're doing. So is she working? Absolutely. What is she doing? Does she need to? I mean, we've already kind of covered it in this way. Slave to get a paycheck to keep the lights on? To that question, absolutely not. But is she working? In some shape or form, yes.
I got 2 minutes to crowdfund $25 to extend the show. Y'all got 2 minutes. Y'all better figure out. Y'all either buy 25p to send single dollar bills. However you want to do it, it is crowdfunded. You got less than 2 minutes actually, because the second's been moving. Built like a conqueror king. Do your best to have a conversation before I shut it down. It's up to y'all. Y'all can extend it if y'all want to.
Well, listen, like I said, like I mentioned the other day, drizzle to me has benefits. Gentlemen are looking at this only from one perspective and not trying to even see the other side or even understand the other side of it. And that's fine. Like I said, as a younger man, or I'm in the line with the younger men, it's not for me to make you see it. If you don't want to see it, if you don't want to, I hear your side and I see your side of the argument, but you refuse to see the opposite. And that's fine. Don't see it. You just have to deal with the fact that I'm doing this anyway. Whether you agree or disagree means nothing. It's happening.
That's the beauty of it. Good job, OG. Good job, young nigga. That's the beauty of it right there.
Y'all young men, don't let the old nigga play y'all out y'all position. If the woman want to take care of you, let her do it. Let her do it.
Big, we on the court now. You know what I'm saying? We on the court. They trying to,
it's not supposed to last. But you know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. It's not supposed to last, but it has to happen.
These older dudes are just mad because they got to get their regular ass out and work. These young women are taking care of these men.
Hey, big and all they women.
They mad at y'all because the shit done changed up.
The shit done changed up. That's a fact. Otis, the shit done changed up, Otis. I ain't gonna lie to you, OG. The shit changed up.
You can't get mad at them young
and I will
guys.
see y'all
want to
later.
take care of us now, man.
Hey, listen, I
All
will
right,
see
can I ask y'all a question?
They want to put y'all out in the
Wait,
workforce.
can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all a question? Real quick. I want to ask y'all a quick question.
It is too late. I will see y'all later on tonight on the Sharon and Sway show. Y'all
Much
made
love,
y'all decision, and I will see y'all later.
Be safe, man.